receptions amongst tight ends. Starts off with a good conversion.
Here's Adams, spun around and gets a block from Golden Tate. What a good run by Adams, and it was a block by Tate that sprung him. He went around Jeff Heath, he got away from him, carried it for 24, and this was well done.
Well, Jeff Heath is around the line of scrimmage. He made the play earlier. This time he's not able to, and there's the block by Golden Tate that springs him. Hey, right now, Josh Adams, he's had a...
They fake the handoff, and Wentz is sacked. Randy Gregory, he's been hot. That's his 4th sack in the last 5 games, and that'll force a punt.
Well, they sink Jeff Heath down, so it's called 11 robber is the coverage. It's man across the board with a free defender then in the middle. The Eagles are trying to run.
For sure. Big Aikman fan back in the day. Here's Elliott. He breaks through for a 1st down carry as he gets 13, and he has the luxury of the 5-time Pro. White, Jerome Brown, Clyde Simmons,
Seth Jr., Eric Allen, Andre Waters.
See those faces in your sleep. 3rd down and 6. Prescott jumps, throws, pass caught. Where was the knee with the reach? And they're giving Elliott enough for a 1st down. It was close. Good work by Prescott to stay up and alive and find Elliott.
Well, Malcolm Jenkins is there, and he has an opportunity to make the tackle. I really think, looking at this game, the Eagles, for them to win, this has to be their best game of the year in tackling. They've not been good for the most part this season. They were not good the last time these two teams met, and that's another example of it. That's where the Saints were good at limiting the yards after contact.
How about that hole for Ezekiel Elliott out across the 35? On 1st down, gets 20 yards.
So they had a chance to make a stop then on 3rd down. They don't. They come off of that, and you see the job that offensive line does. The center, Joe Looney, he's able to mash it down. 1 foot in the ground, and Ezekiel Elliott then takes the cut.
The Cowboys here in the 1st half. Prescott finds Beasley inside the 25.
And has to be able to disrupt Prescott.
Amari Cooper's been shut out. This one's picked in the direction of Cooper, and Rasul Douglas has it. Big play for Philadelphia out across at 15. Have to win. They come in at 7-4-1. Oakland's been playing a bit better of late. 1st down and 15. Elliott back in there. This one to Cooper. What a catch. That was all Cooper. Had to reach for the throw from Prescott, and it's good for 27.
You see how much space that they allow Amari Cooper. The safety is so deep, there's no way that he's going to be able to make a play on it. They let him into that zone, and it looked like it was going to be an overthrown ball, and Amari Cooper just goes and gets it. The way that he has throughout the year and over his career, he's outstanding at running routes.
Hurts now over 1,000 yards. Receiving ball is out. Live ball. Cowboys have it. Knocked out by Crawford. Collins has it for Dallas, as Tyrone Crawford just forced the 9th fumble of the year by Carson Wentz, and his 6th lost fumble. And all the momentum gone for Philly. Now Dallas with an opportunity.
By this front, as I talked about, they have to be the ones to try to win this thing for this Eagles team.
Prescott protected, throws high, and he's picked. Intercepted. Corey Graham with the return. Out of bounds inside the 5. Had a receiver wide open. Michael Gallup, and Dak Prescott threw it over his head for the interception, first of the year by Corey Graham.
Yeah, Corey Graham right here, and what a job he does, but he's just playing deep. And he just has to catch the ball because there's a wide open it's Gallup, who was running the 18-yard square in, and he's wide open. And you just got to lay that. All you got to do is beat the linebacker with the ball. That's a lot of space
There now for Philadelphia at center. Jeffrey in motion, throw to him. Pass is caught for the touchdown. And in a blink, back to a one-score game. The rare points-off turnover for this Philadelphia team. Tyrone Crawford is in there trying to break up the celebration.
Yeah, they're not too happy about this celebration. They're not too happy about giving up points. They've played so well. Hey, this was all Alshon Jeffrey after the catch. There were a couple Cowboys defensive backs right there to make a play on him. They don't block it very well. And he just is able to split the two of them, being down in there that close to the goal line. It's a good job by him finishing and getting through.
Just got it away. Wentz throws, passes, caught by Sproles. And the conversion on fourth down inside the 25.
Well, they got Alshon Jeffrey, who is going to help pick Van Der Esch, who's in coverage man-to-man on Sproles, and that action right there was just enough.
Second down and 5. Prescott goes to the end zone. Pass is caught. Cooper, touchdown.
Nothing complicated about what they did. It's one-on-one outside. Amari Cooper's just going to come off the ball and then just outrun Sidney Jones. There's no double move, just a straight 9 route. And it's a perfectly thrown ball by Dak Prescott.
But that was a big one to get this drive started. Blitz. Wentz protected. Pass is caught. Down inside the 10. The rookie Goddard. And that's about as good a throw as Carson Wentz has made all day.
It's really good. The Cowboys showed too deep, but then they're going to drop down, and they go single high. So he knows he's one-on-one, and Goddard runs a good route. They're trying to get Jalen Smith out underneath that route. He's not able to.
Wentz throws, pass caught, touchdown, Goddard. Dallas Goddard gets his 4th of the year, and with 3:12 left, the all-important extra point is coming.
Well, you got Goddard. He's going to run the route, and he's able to work through Jalen Smith. Carson Wentz helps open up that window by holding off Xavier Woods, 25, the safety. But now is when that extra point.
Prescott throws. Cooper makes the play. Might go. First play from scrimmage. Touchdown, Cooper and Dallas.
Devontae Bosby was not on the Eagles roster the first 8 weeks of the season, and they had him up in man coverage and pressed on Amari Cooper with no safety help.
Wentz throws over the middle. Pass is caught. Flag is thrown. There goes Goddard. Trying to answer. Flag is down. Goddard is in for the touchdown, but no signal. And again, the flag was thrown right around the spot of the catch, and it looks like it's coming back.
I think they got Goddard at the top of this route. Let's take a look.
Offense, 88. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. You play second down.
And they did.
I don't know that I like that call, Joe. Goddard he's running the route. Heath is entitled to hold his ground, but he was moving a little bit. I don't know. I'd like to hear what Mike Pereira thinks.
What'd you think, Mike? Was that offensive pass interference on Goddard?
I don't think it is, because
bringing up first down out at the 47. Pass is caught. Goddard gets 9. His helmet comes off for the second time. Need to tighten that up as he just slides it right back onto his. Play action. Wentz airs it out. Downfield has a man. Pass is caught by Aguilar. Inside the 2-yard line as the officials get together and confirm the catch at their first look.
Well, that's a good adjustment by Aguilar. He gets his left foot down, the right one in. Initially, it looked to me like it might have taken him out of bounds, but he clearly was past Byron Jones. He was beat. That's a great adjustment by Aguilar, being able to make a play on this ball.
Brilliant catch by Nelson Aguilar.
Yep, and it's a great job by the officials down there seeing it. You see Byron Jones, he's peeking in, and Aguilar is gone.
42 yards, the Eagles' biggest play of the day. Wentz underneath, Sproles splits the defenders and gets in for the touchdown. And immediately the sideline says, kick the extra point. No 2-point try with 1:39 remaining.
Well, he hasn't had quite as much success this year with the 4th down calls and points, but what a job here by Darren Sproles. You're going to see when he catches it, Leighton Vander Esch is there to make a play, and that's what they missed this year, not having Sproles any closer.
Bad snap. Prescott.
Wow.
That's a big play as it moves the ball back outside the 45.
They weren't going to use their timeout. They finally did. The clock was running. You got to be real careful now.
Looney snapped it right into the ground. Prescott is swallowed up. And the Philly defense makes another big play. And there's Fletcher Cox.
About the night Fletcher Cox has had. He's over Suafilo right here, and he just absolutely collapses the pocket. I tell you, Brandon Graham was there as well. The defense, we talked about it, this defensive front really had to get it done for this Eagles defense, and the Cowboys in range. They give Maher an opportunity to win the game if Prescott just does not take a sack.
For 14 yards on their last 2 plays from scrimmage, and we're into overtime now officially here in Arlington. We'll have a coin toss, see who gets it, barring a touchdown.
Okay, gentlemen, overtime in the NFL. We're going to play up to 1 10-minute period. Both teams are going to have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the first team on offense scores a touchdown or we have a defensive score. Each team's going to have 2 timeouts, and all replays will be handled up in the booth. Good? You good? Okay. Coin, again, the helmet side is heads, the T side is tails. Helmet is heads, T side is tails. Philadelphia, it is your choice. Tails. Tails is the call. It is heads. You want the ball? Which way you want to kick? Which way?
Well, you know the rules. Dallas will have the ball to start overtime. America's game of the week. Eagles, Cowboys, tied. Looked like it might go to Philadelphia. He didn't get it. Here's one for the tight end, Schultz. Nice fake by Prescott. And Dalton Schultz is good for 16 yards.
Well, they got Rod Smith who comes in, and then Prescott gets under center, so you're anticipating some type of play action or boot. And he comes off of it, Schultz.